Doctor explains how seniors should drink water to support blood sugar and diabetes health. If you are over 60 and living with diabetes or prediabetes, you are likely drowning your metabolism by drinking water the wrong way, unknowingly triggering massive insulin spikes and forcing your kidneys into a state of chronic exhaustion. Most seniors believe that simply hitting 8 glasses a day is enough, but for a diabetic body, how and when you hydrate is actually more important than the volume itself. You're likely making a critical hydration error every single morning that causes your blood sugar to molasses up, leading to that dangerous 2026 epidemic of thick blood that damages your vision and your nerves. You need to master the new hydraulic glucose flush immediately, or you are leaving your system vulnerable to the very sugar crashes and kidney strain that lead to permanent complications. You won't want to miss the final habit, or 99% will miss the last tip and will be stuck with blood sugar spikes for life. The first rule for senior diabetics is the dilution effect. When you are dehydrated, your blood volume drops, which makes the concentration of glucose in your system skyrocket. It's simple math. Less water means thicker syrup in your veins. However, most seniors make the mistake of chugging water only when they feel thirsty. By the time you feel thirst, your blood sugar has already been damaging your microvessels for hours. You must implement microsipping, consuming 4 to 6 ounces of room temperature water every hour. This keeps your blood volume stable and ensures that glucose is constantly diluted and moved toward your muscles for fuel rather than sitting stagnant in your arteries. Second, you must stop ice-cold hydration. For a senior over 60, drinking ice-cold water shocks the vagus nerve and causes a temporary tightening of the blood vessels. This is a disaster for a diabetic because it restricts the delivery of insulin to your cells. When your vessels tighten up from the cold, the insulin cannot reach the glucose gates on your cell walls, causing your blood sugar to stay elevated even if you haven't eaten a carb all day. By switching to lukewarm or room temperature water, you keep your pipes open and relaxed, allowing for the smooth, efficient transport of sugar out of the blood and into the energy-burning centers of your body. However, many seniors find that even with perfect hydration, their weight and sugar levels hit a wall because of thermogenic resistance. This is a common 2026 health crisis where your internal fat-burning furnace has effectively shut down, making it impossible to shed the visceral fat that fuels insulin resistance. A lot of my viewers are getting great results with a new breakthrough called Citrus Burn. It's a 100% plant-based formula that helps break through that metabolic wall. One thing that's helping thousands right now is how it uses Seville orange peel to boost that internal fire. And since it comes with a 180-day money-back guarantee, it's a zero-risk way to support your metabolism while you fix your hydration habits. The third rule is the pre-meal prime. You should never eat a meal with a dry stomach. Drinking 8 ounces of water exactly 20 minutes before you eat is a medical necessity for diabetics. This water primes your digestive enzymes and stretches the stomach lining, which triggers the release of GLP-1, a natural hormone that tells your pancreas to start preparing a small, controlled dose of insulin. By the time the food hits your system, your body is already prepared to handle the glucose. If you drink during the meal, you dilute your stomach acid and slow down digestion, which actually leads to a delayed spike that is much harder for your body to manage. Fourth, we must address mineralized hydration. Plain tap or bottled water is often empty, meaning it lacks the electrolytes your cells need to actually pull the water inside. For a diabetic over 60, this leads to the water in, water out syndrome, where you drink all day but your cells stay dehydrated. You must add a mineral spark, a tiny pinch of high-quality sea salt or a squeeze of fresh lemon, to your water. This provides the sodium and potassium pump that allows water to cross the cell membrane. When your cells are properly plumped with mineralized water, they become significantly more sensitive to insulin, naturally lowering your baseline blood sugar. If you're finding it hard to stay away from sugary drinks or sodas because your energy is hitting a wall, one thing that's helping thousands right now is Citrus Burn. It is specifically designed to reduce those intense sugar cravings by up to 54%, making it much easier to stick to your mineralized water routine. Plus, they're offering 2 free bonuses right now: the Rapid Detox Protocol and Mind Over Metabolism Mastery. These are perfect for cleaning your system from the inside out so your hydration can actually reach your brain and your muscles. It's 100% plant-based and contains no stimulants, which is crucial for senior heart health. Fifth, you must implement the evening taper. Many senior diabetics struggle with the dawn phenomenon, waking up with high blood sugar even after a healthy dinner. This is often caused by nighttime dehydration that triggers the liver to dump glucose into the blood. However, drinking too much at night leads to nocturia, frequent bathroom trips, which ruins your sleep and spikes cortisol. The lifestyle shift is to drink 70% of your water before 4 p.m. and then taper down to small, mineralized sips in the evening. This keeps your blood fluid overnight without overloading your bladder, ensuring your morning readings stay in the green zone. Sixth, we have to talk about the pH factor. High blood sugar creates an acidic environment in the body, which fuels inflammation and nerve pain. By adding a small amount of apple cider vinegar, ACV, to your afternoon water, you are providing an alkalizing effect that has been shown in recent 2026 studies to improve insulin sensitivity by up to 19%. The acetic acid in the vinegar slows down the conversion of complex carbs into sugar, effectively flattening the curve of your glucose readings. For a senior, this is a liquid insurance policy that protects your kidneys from the oxidative stress of a high-carb meal. If you are struggling with a weight plateau that makes your diabetes harder to manage, one thing that's helping thousands right now is the biggest discount on the 6-bottle pack of Citrus Burn, which currently includes free shipping. This 2026 formula helps break through thermogenic resistance by activating your body's natural heat production pathways. When you carry less visceral fat, your hydration receptors become more efficient, making every glass of water you drink more effective at flushing out excess sugar. It's the perfect natural solution for those who want to commit to a 6-month metabolic reset and finally see that HbA1c number drop into the healthy range. Lastly, you must avoid chlorinated hydration. Chlorine is a powerful oxidant that can damage the delicate beta cells in your pancreas, the very cells that produce your insulin. For a senior over 60, your antioxidant defense system is already lower, making you more vulnerable to the chemicals in tap water. Investing in a high-quality water filter is not a luxury. It is a diabetic necessity. By removing the oxidative noise from your water, you give your pancreas a chance to recover and function at its highest level, reducing the overall toxic load that contributes to metabolic dysfunction. The final habit that 99% of people miss is the post-water pulse. After you drink your mineralized spark water in the morning, you must perform 10 deep diaphragmatic breaths, followed by a 30-second wall push-up. If you miss this last tip, the water you drink will mostly stay in your extracellular space, leading to the swollen ankles and puffy feeling many seniors complain about. The deep breathing and light muscle tension act as a biological pump that forces the water into your lymphatic system and deep into your muscle tissues. This pulse ensures that the hydration actually reaches the insulin receptors on your cells. This simple 60-second habit is what separates seniors who are just hydrated from those who are metabolically optimized. It clears the stagnant fluids and ensures your blood sugar has a clear path to be burned for fuel. Your blood sugar is not just about what you eat, it's about how you flow. By clearing out the metabolic sludge, mastering the pre-meal prime, and using the post-water pulse, you are taking a stand for your diabetic health. You have the power to stay vibrant, clear-headed, and active for decades to come. Don't let thick blood slow you down. Start your micro-sipping habit tomorrow morning and feel the clarity return to your system. Subscribe. Which advice will you start applying today?